0-2. Line foul.
You talked about this bullpen for the Dominican team, but so much credit has to be had to Austin Wells behind the plate. The way he's called pitches, he's seen pretty much a different arm come out of that bullpen every inning.
Yeah, great point. Not a ton of familiarity with these arms. Sure, he knows Doval from their time in the Bronx and a couple other arms maybe that have passed through, but that is not an easy job. You're right.
You just don't have enough time to get to know a guy. You're going on the fly.
And there's probably a tricky dynamic too. The pitcher doesn't want to give Austin Wells, the hitter, too much info. Maybe not. Maybe. He'll confide in the catcher, but not the hitter. Up and in.
We've seen time and time again how pitchers like to go up and in on Acuna. And you wonder, okay, why do you go up and in on Acuna? And a lot of times, you know, they're moving his feet, moving his hands, but he's also a diver at the plate. That lead leg goes to home plate rather than the pitcher. To be able to get to that, being able to foul it off instead of swinging and missing on it.
Yeah, no hitter likes to get thrown at, and I think I'm reading you right. He's not being thrown at.
No.
You have to, if you're a pitcher, own that inside corner.
Correct.
In the dirt, blocked by Wells. And while the Dominican has been in control for the back half of this game and in front really all night, it can get interesting real quick here. With Garcia next, and then Arise and Contreras if it gets that far. And this the 10th pitch of the at bat from Uribe after a check on Churio. Three-two. And business is about to pick up. First and second, nobody out.
Well, they've got the right guy today in Michael Garcia with 4 hits. How has he done it? Well, he's been all over the field, picking up himself an infield single there, then a double for a rocket to left center. He's just been in everything when it comes to the offense for Venezuela. The most improved player for Kansas City by far last year.
And you get the sense he's going to be an anchor to this team Venezuela WBC team for years to come.
Oh yeah.
Pitching coach out to talk to Uribe, who has walked a couple. If there's been a knock on the bullpen, it's been the walks, 5 of them, and 7 total tonight if you throw Sandy's walks in there. Alvarado loosens in the Dominican bullpen. Churio at second, Acuna at first. Great speed if there's a ball in the gap. And Garcia takes outside. Showed you the list. Only Martin Prado has had a 5-hit game in the WBC. Blocked by Wells, and Uribe just can't find the plate. 2-0. 3 balls and no strikes.
I would think if you're Michael Garcia here, you're waiting for 2 strikes.
Ball 4. They are loaded, and the tying run comes to the plate. And the manager comes out to the mound. He's a different player in the WBC.
Oh, he sure is, especially with the first 2 pitches of an at-bat. Super aggressive. There's just something about wearing that Venezuelan jersey on his chest. One-handed, two-handed, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find the barrel. And for this team in Venezuela right now, this is their best guy taking the at-bat.
On the first 2 pitches of an at-bat, 5 for 5. All of them extra base hits. Chorio at third, Acuna at second, Garcia at first, all on via walk. Elvis Alvarado out of the bullpen. "27 years old. This is his first WBC. A rookie with the A's last year. Pitch count system to work. I think we've got it. Here it comes. Ball 1.
One thing Alvarado has struggled with in the past is command.
A ribby double tonight for Arise. Ball and 2 strikes.
Or gets a good fastball there to hit.
One of the hardest hitters to strike out. Down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes. Out to left. Soto is there, makes the catch. A little hesitation, but the out perhaps more important than the run.
Yeah.
7-4.
We know Arise is going to find the barrel. Gets another fastball here. Goes the other way with it. The Dominican team will definitely trade a run for an out. Surprised Venezuela hasn't gone to their bench. You got a guy like Eugenio Suarez, one swing of the bat and tie this thing up.
He's on the top step, but it's going to be Contreras here. First pitch to Wilson. Ground ball right back to the mound, and it goes into center field. A run will score on what could have been a game-ending double play ball. Instead, it keeps the rally alive.
A pitcher's best friend turns into an enemy. Gets the ground ball. Throws it to center field. He made the pitch. He just can't believe it.
The first runs allowed by the Dominican bullpen. We talked about it with the Soto catch on the sac fly. Just make sure you get the outs. Would you have liked to see him maybe get off the mound to make that throw off the slope, or did that just not have anything to do with it?
No, I don't think it had anything to do with it. You practice it in spring training, you prepare for it, and you got to put it aside now. And you got a guy like Salvi who likes to swing at the first pitch. He is a double play threat, though.
First runs allowed by the Dominican bullpen. 7-5. First and third, 1 out. Double play still in order. Salvi does cut it loose on the first one. 0-1. Oh for 4 for the captain in his 4th WBC.
Lo poncha, lo poncha.
Nothing.
Voy mil a que lo poncha, voy mil.
But that's how special this bullpen is in a game where, you know, you throw it away like that in Alvarado with that ground ball, you still got 99 in your back pocket.
That's Machado at third. That's 1. That's 2. DR hangs on and wins Pool D.
How about this bullpen? How about this offense for the Dominican team? 7 runs. Bullpen was lights out. They got the double play when needed. Sandy was lights out.
Yeah.
Also got the double play when needed.
Both teams will move on. And you're telling me yonder these 2 teams might meet again.
They might meet again.
What a show it was tonight. So the Dominican Republic, unable to advance out of pool play in 2023, goes unbeaten in pool play in 2026. Trying to get back to the top of the WBC mountain. They won it all in 2013. They've not had the success that they would have wanted. They've had great teams, but Albert Pujols and company 4-0. They know now they will get Korea on Friday. So one day off for them. If there's a consolation prize for losing for Venezuela, and they know they're moving on, the consolation prize is 2 days off before Japan. Here's the last couple hours.
Well, you have a chance to turn 2. Manny Machado, he's played a great third base tonight. Takes his time, knows he's got a slow runner in Perez. Strike all around the diamond.
The passion, the energy, the redemption.
I think this dugout loves it.
It was about seeding. It was about bragging rights. And now they get to the quarterfinals where it'll mean just a little bit more.
The hottest team in this tournament.
Yeah. No doubt about it. So there you have it. The quarterfinals are set. Friday, Korea, Dominican here. Friday, U.S., Canada, Houston. Saturday in Houston, Puerto Rico, Italy. Saturday in Miami, Venezuela and Japan. And then Miami gets both semifinals and the final on March 17th. Rest up tomorrow, pal.
Oh, yeah, you too.
That'll do it for pool play here in Miami. It was an unbelievable week. Korea and the Dominican Republic, Friday, 6:30. For our great crew here in Miami, Yonder Alonso, I'm Paul Severino. Thanks so much for watching. Here's the best sights and sounds from Pool D. Oh, baseball is back. Getting ready to start Pool D play here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, the 2026 World Baseball Classic. This one is drilled out toward left center field. It's down for extra bases. And a ground ball off the glove of Bogarts. That one gets by Jimenez. Drew Jones comes through. Javier Sanoja. Gone! A home run! In his home ballpark. Caught at shortstop. An opening win for Venezuela. We're going to crank up the volume a little.
The volume has been cranked.
That one into center field. Nicaragua on the board and fired up.
Anything can happen in the World Baseball Classic.
He strikes him out. 4 Ks in the inning. Gone.
Un saludito a todos los del E3, un saludito. Apoyen a su equipo, Un saludito todito, gracias por el apoyo. Un saludito a Patri. Joker, un saludito. Recuerden la gente demostrar su apoyo a su equipo, dejando su like, su suscripción, mujeres y hombres, metan mano ahí, suscripción y like.
Juan Soto la prende. Vuela la pelota. ¡Bye! Pelota.
From third, Eric stealing his way around the bases. Third, step on the bag for one, across the diamond for 2. 1 run home. Here comes a second. Levinson comes through. Team Israel into the win column. Harrison Bader with a terrific sliding catch. Deep to left, and it's going to blow the roof right off.
Grand slam. Fernando Tatis Jr.
That one's in the air, and it's going to go out. A home run for Ronald Acuna Jr. Keeping it on the infield, and now coming home, Munguia is out. Get off to the gap in right center for an RBI double. Diving, did he make the catch? Drew Jones has done it all. That'll stay fair. Go to the corner. More runs for Team Israel.